minutes to finish today's experiment.
With my personal Junior Genius Lab kit, that should present no problem, Mrs. Creature.
Mrs. Creature, my beaker's broken. Look.
Oh, then pair up with Walter, Dennis.
What?
Oh, surely you two can work together for 5 minutes.
Duck!
We've had to evacuate the entire school because of the smell. Do you have anything to say for yourselves for ruining Mrs. Creature's experiment?
Yes, Headmaster. It was all his fault.
I told you not to touch the beaker when the liquid oozes. You have zero understanding of slime production.
What's there to understand? Puerile pranks, tawdry tricks, all child's play.
Child's play? Menacing takes skill and precision timing. You couldn't menace a dead fish.
I could do that in my sleep, whereas you wouldn't last one afternoon completing my to-do list.
What, measuring the straightness of my tie with a ruler? Yeah, really hard, Walter.
I do more than that.
Boys. It seems we have here a classic lack of mutual understanding. But I have the perfect solution. You will each spend this afternoon living each other's lives. I've spoken to your parents and it's agreed. This afternoon you will live according to the habits and rules of the other's household. Stop! Swap!
I'll explain later, Gnasher. It's complicated.
Here is Walter's jam-packed schedule for this afternoon.
Jingle Composer Club, Toothpick Modeller's Symposium with the Colonel, competitive bird watching, swimming pool mathletics, pet grooming. Where do you keep your garden shears?
Dennis's schedule? For what?
His after-school activities.
He doesn't exactly have a schedule. He lives in the moment.
This will be a breeze, just as I thought. I do hope Dennis is coping. Prepare for practice. I hope you've studied your chords. Stand straight, shoulders back. No slouching! Now, after me, I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Usually Dennis just says something like, rock!
Rock?
Don't mind if I do!
Competitive bird watching? Yeah. Let's liven this up, Gnasher. Snake!
Yeah, this isn't the sort of thing we do with Dennis, Walter.
But that is...
Ta-da!
So, this is a Toothpick Modeller's Symposium.
Oh.
Playing with me can't be that hard.
Oh, I don't know how much more of this I can take. What's swimming pool mathletics anyway? 3 times 7 is 21. 4 times 7 is 28. 5 times 7, Dennis? Oh, I know this one. Cannonball!
So far, you're not doing very well at being Walter, Dennis.
I knew you'd find my life too hard. Meanwhile, I'm blitzing yours. Treehouse tidied, a study regime for B. I've even introduced the din makers to the principles of classical harmony.
That's not being a menace, Walter. That sounds like things you do. Epic fail.
Boys, you have one more chance to live each other's life before the day is done, or I'll pair you up in every class until the term ends.
17 times 32 is 544. 18 times 32 is 576.
19 times 32 is...
Okay, time for plan D, G, and W. We need to help each other if we're going to get through to Tester's experiment.
Very well. Listen carefully. After swimming pool athletics, it's bath time. Make sure you use plenty of soap. Then it's afternoon tea. This is very important. You must use the scone fork. It's second from the right. Do not use the Battenberg fork.
Okay, but Walter, you've got to think like a menace. Remember, fun is always just around the corner.
Come, Claudius. We have menacing to attend to.
And it's bath time for you and me. Lots of soap, eh? Low setting, I think.
Right, let's get you kitted out with some menacing equipment.
Ooh. Ooh.
Right, Gnasher, all I have to do is get through the scone test and life goes back to normal.
He certainly looks and smells the part.
Not the Battenberg fork! Use the second one! The second one!
Just goes to show you can complete a successful experiment without any mischief. A+ for you, Dennis. But Walter still has to pass his test.
Walter excels at everything he does. He'll be just fine, I assure you.
I'm not so sure about that. Come on, Gnasher.
Where are the instructions on this device?
Too late anyway. Postman's way out of range now.
Strangely quiet today.
Oh, no!
I told you not to waste time arranging the pranks according to the Dewey Decimal System.
But they needed sorting out. I failed.
Maybe not.
No! I couldn't possibly.
But I could.
Do it, Claudius.
Walter! What are you doing, Walter?
Being Dennis, sir.
Yes, I suppose you are. Well done. Very good. So, what have you learned today, Walter?
Well, that having no rules can be somewhat liberating.
And you, Dennis?
Well, I learnt that, that everyone needs a bath sometimes.
Yes, I suppose they do. Congratulations, boys. You have successfully completed today's experiment.
Would you care to join us for afternoon tea, Headmaster?
Thank you, Walter. I never say no to a scone.
Whoa! Who knew bath time could be so much fun? Follow me. Genius wears a striped jumper.
Didn't see you there, Dennis. Oh, wait. Yes, I did.
Oh, you're toast, Walter!
Oi, you!
Oh, no!
This week is our end-of-term trip to Beano Town Fair. Dennis, you are late again.
It's only the first time this week, miss.
It's Monday, and you've been late every day this term. The rest of you aren't much better either, except for you, Walter, 100%.
Perhaps people would make more effort if there was a proper punishment for being late, miss.
You're right, Walter. Anyone late for school this week won't be going to Beano Town Fair.
Aha!
Quiet!
Game on! Make Walter late for school.
How? He's never been late for anything in his life.
There's no way Dennis is coming on that trip. Whatever it takes, I'm going to make him late for school.
Isn't he always late for school anyway?
Shut up, Bertie.
Shutting up, Walter.
Yeah.
I think I may have.
An idea. Toast? Poof, you're toast, Dennis.
Ah! Oh! I'm late!
Nice try, Dennis. Sorry I can't offer you a lift.
Genius, Gnasher!
Oi!
Cut that a bit fine, Dennis. And somebody ought to move that brick.
Stop his car?
There's no other way. You got a better idea?
What do you think, Pieface?
Look, I glued Paul so he could have a swing.
Cool. And, how are you gonna get him off again?
Easy, I'll just put... Paul, what have I done?
Huh? He won't fall for the window trick again. We need to think of something new.
Right. Think.
Aha! I have it!
Oh, my lovely cold custard! Somebody ought to move that brick.
it immediately.
Eh? Huh?
Father's company chopper. Doesn't your dad have one?
Gnasher! Shore power! Brilliant, Gnasher! Time to enlist an old school menace.
Punctuality is so important, don't you think, miss? Unless you're Dennis, of course.
Phew! Thanks, Gran. Morning, miss.
Will someone please move that brick?
Excellent helicopter manoeuvre, Walter. You're such a clever Sticks.
I know I am. Unfortunately, Mrs. Creature has banned me from using the helicopter again. But no matter. With this transmitter, I'm going to know all Dennis's pranks in advance. Pieface, how's, potato thingy?
Oh, he's still quite sore.
Oh, dear. Maybe this will help.
Wow, thanks, Walter. He wants to say thank you himself. Go on, Paul. Don't be shy.
We need to find something to distract him. What does Walter really care about?
Guys, I think Paul's going to make it.
That's it! Walter loves his pet cat. So what I'm thinking is... No way will Walter leave for school if he thinks Claudius is missing. Cat biscuits, Gnasher?
Nash, nash, nash!
I've got you this time, Dennis the Menace. Whoa!
Ha-ha! Brilliant! Claudius has taken the biscuit bait. Once again, Genius wears a striped jumper. Gnasher?
Oh, thanks, Dennis. Claudius loves these. Don't be too late for school.
Gnasher! That was a close one, eh, Gnasher?
Boy!
Get him, Gnasher! Not bad for a morning's menacing. Look on the bright side, miss. We're not late for school. Ready for the ultimate water slide of doom, Gnasher?
Nash, nash!
At least take your jumper off, Dennis. It's so hot today.
match.
What? Oh, panic over. Chap at work lent me this research prototype he's testing out. Rejuvenating regeneration for the follically challenged.
Wowzer! This is awesome!
Hurry up, Dennis, or you'll be late for the school trip to the zoo.
Cool. Time for some hair-raising action, eh, Gnasher?
Remember, class, no feeding the animals. Is that clear, Pieface? Absolutely, miss. These babies are all mine.
What's in the bag, Dennis?
Watch this.
Oh, well.
You know, apes are our closest relatives in the animal kingdom. 95% of their DNA is identical to ours.
Banana.
I'm looking forward to seeing the Beano Town hairy mammoth.
Mammoth, they're extinct. Duh.
Oh, yeah? Bet your lunch that there's a mammoth here.
You're on.
Me too.
On Moo. Oh.
I don't suppose yours has got a pie in.
Oi! What's happened to Elvis?
Uh-oh.
Dennis, school. Now.
Gnasher, I'm back. Let the menacing begin. Gnasher! Gnasher! Gnasher, what happened?
Well, funny you should ask. He went in next door's pool and came back looking like this. I don't suppose you'd know how that might have happened, Dennis.
Sorry, Mum.
No good apologising to me. Apologise to your dad. He went in after Gnasher.
Well, I think you look cool, Dad.
Good afternoon. We've had reports of a gorilla on your premises.
A gorilla, Sergeant? Oh, there's no gorilla here.
Gotcha! Come on, you. Back to the zoo.
But Sergeant, he's not dangerous.
Looks dangerous to me. There's only one place for a creature like that. Yeah.
Dad! Dad! Oh, what have I done?
Get in! We've got to follow that van!
Stop! He's not a gorilla! He's my dad!
Don't be daft!
Don't worry, Dad. I'll get you out.
Am I glad to see you? It's me, Pieface's dad. Walter's dad invited me for a dip in their pool, you know, 'cause it was so hot. And Luke! Still, 3 bananas, though. Oh.
This is bad. No, this is super bad. Gotta get Dad out.
Better get mine out too. Mum got a call from Dad inside the gorilla enclosure. He's loving the free bananas, though.
OK, we need to find an antidote fast.
Gnasher, you'll have to be our guinea pig. I mean, dog.
Nash, 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 nash.
Okay, let's see
see if this works.
That's brilliant! Seriously, though, we'd better find the antidote.
Nash, nash, nash. Nash, 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 nash. Don't worry, Gnasher. We'll think of something. Nash.
Whew. Okay, let's see if test number 273 will do the job.
Yes! Curly, you're a genius! Get that boy a striped jumper! What's the magic formula?
Ahem. 1 part liquid, add 3 parts dissolving agent, add to the hair restorer, shake repeatedly for 10 minutes, then dilute with 100% purification solution.
What?
Water! Pure tap water! The chlorine in the pool mixed with the hair restorer caused a chemical reaction. This created a new super formula that sped up the hairiness. I diluted the pool water with simple tap water and ta-da! The super formula was neutralized and we get 0 hairiness.
Okay! I didn't understand any of that, but it sounded great. Come on, let's go give our dads a really good soaking.
Zoo's closed! Too many new gorillas! We're sending the extra ones away!
What? Right, Operation Super Nash. Nash, Nash.
Now what?
Over there!
Dad!
Phew, that's better. Bit of fresh air. It's very hot being airy, you know.
Dennis, look! Is that your dad?
Quick, Gnasher! Don't worry, Dad. We're here to rescue you. Yeah.
Oh, of course, it could just be an actual gorilla.
Oi! Over here! Dennis! Phew! Thanks, Dennis.
Better give him a hand. Get ready, everyone!
Whew! Thank yous. Oh, I don't know how I would have gotten back into their enclosure if it wasn't for Gnasher.
Nash, Nash.
You've all got free zoo passes for life.
Anyone seen my dad?
Was I supposed to get out?
Everything's back to normal. The gorillas are back in their cages, Pieface's dad's making banoffee pies, and Dad's got his bald patch back.
Dennis, isn't there a ban on using water because of the heat wave?
Yeah, but I'm using special water. Oops.
Dennis!
And remember, Maximulcho Bark Mulch will stop those weeds dead in their tracks. See you next week on Gardens Galore.
If Julian Acorn recommends Maximulcho, it'll be just what I need to get my garden in shape for Beano Town in bloom. We're off to the garden centre to get some.
All right, dear. See you later.
Oh, don't forget Gnasher's bath.
No problem. Just leave it to me.
And now the cup semi-final between Beano Town Wanderers and Drain.
Oh, hello,
What ho? Seems friendly, but don't be fooled. When it comes to Beano Town in bloom, she's the enemy. Now, by the left, quick grow!
Dennis! Mum says Gnasher needs a bath.
Oh, Dad, do I have to do it? Oh, you know he always goes berserk.
Sorry, Dennis, I'm really busy. I'll have to leave it to you.
Gnasher, you know sometimes we have to do stuff we don't like. I mean, I have to do me homework and tidy me room and eat sprouts and stuff. And sometimes you have to do stuff you don't like going to the vet. And having flea treatment. And having a bath. Wait! It's only soap and water! It won't hurt! It's only once a year! Oh boy, are we in trouble?
I should think you are. Not so much Beano Town in bloom, more bomb size on a bad day.
What are you talking about, Walter?
Beano Town in bloom, the garden contest. Your mother was my main rival, but I'm sure to win now, thanks to you.
Right, Gnasher, that's it. We can't let Mum get beaten by Walter. Somehow, we've got to get this garden fixed up again. Curly, call Pieface and get over here. I've got a gardening emergency. What? What's with the horse?
He's looking after it for his cousin. But ever since he's got it, he's been acting weird.
What? Weirder than usual?
He won't answer you unless you call him the Pie Crust Kid.
OK, fair enough. So, Pie Crust Kid, what's with the horse?
This here's my Palomino, Sylvia. Hi ho, Sylvia! Oh, what was that all about? She does it every time I say, hi ho, Sylvia. Well, stop saying it then. It's not good, is it?
Not good at all, Curly.
I darn tootin' don't see how... what I mean is, we'll never get it back to how it was. No kidding, Pieface.
Hang on, he's onto something. We can't fix it, so maybe we should try something totally different.
You mean like bigger, better, more spectacular?
That's the plan. Once again, Genius wears a striped sweater.
Beano Town Towers? A stately home garden?
Exactly. We'll make one just like it, except smaller. A stately garden.
Stately? Ha! In a state, more like.
It just needs an extra something.
And I know just the something it needs. A pinch of down-home prairie fertilizer. Manure. My dad says you can't beat it.
Well, go on then.
What's happened to the garden? Dennis! What have you done? The garden's your mother's pride and joy.
I know, Dad. Sorry. I was trying to give Gnasher a bath like you said, and it all got out of hand.
I should have bathed him myself. This is all my fault.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll think of something.
There's no time, Dennis. We'll just have to face the music. You two can go home. No sense in us all getting into trouble.
OK, see you then. Right, best be off then. See ya. You're bound to win Beano Town in bloom, Walter. Your garden looks super.
Well, it's going to look even better this afternoon because it's getting a makeover from Julian Acorn, the man from Gardens Galore. Golly, does your dad know him? No, my uncle does. Once he's added the finishing touch, my garden will be sure to win the grand prize. Ha!
Here, that's not fair. Best tell Dan. Hi. Come on, Sylvia. So, Walter's getting Julian Acorn in.
'Cause his uncle knows him.
And it's cheating, isn't it?
Hang on. Did you say Walter's uncle knows him, not his dad?
Yeah?
Get into Menace mode, boys. I can feel a plan coming on. As soon as Gnasher sees the TV van, he signals to Curly, OK? Then Curly signals to you and you alert me, right?
Yeah.
Right, get into position.
It's on his way, Pieface! Hi-ho, Sylvia! I said hi-ho, Sylvia, by mistake! But don't worry, everything's under control!
Under control. Right. Ready, Dad? Remember, you're supposed to be Walter's dad.
No problem. Delighted to meet you, Mr. Acorn.
Hi, I'm Julian Acorn. You must be Walter.
Yes, how do you do, Mr. Acorn?
And you must be Walter's dad.
Indubitably. Delighted to meet you, Mr. Acorn. We're big fans, are we not, Walter?
Oh, yes, double indubitably. Gardens Galore is my very favourite programme.
Great. Well then, let's take a look at your garden. It's a tricky one, but we'll see what we can do.
Hello, anybody home?
Out here, dear.
Ta-da! My garden! It looks fantastic!
Yes, thanks to Mr. Acorn here.
Mwah, mwah. Delighted to meet you, dear lady.
Oh, Mr. Acorn. Oh, thank you so much. But why did you pick my garden for a makeover?
Well, apparently it was all the idea of your little lad Walter here. His uncle called me.
But my son's not called Walt. Oh, Dennis! So, who won Beano Town in bloom, then?
The Colonel. The judges said he had a very disciplined approach.
Your mum would have won if she'd gone in for it, though.
Yeah, but you know Mum, as the garden had a professional makeover, she thought it'd be cheating if she entered.
At least Walter didn't win.
Not very likely, Pieface, seeing as you totally lost control of Sylvia. There's just one thing left to do.
What's that, Den?
Gnasher's bath. Stop! It's no good, Pieface. Oh! We're in trouble. It's the school concert in a couple of days, and without Curly on drums, even Walter's soppy trio will sound better than us. Sorry, Gnasher.
But what's more important than band practice?
I dunno. He's been acting weird ever since he started collecting boo-bips.
What bips?
Boo-bips. You know, they're on TV. Boo-bips are cool. They're lots of fun. Make sure you collect everyone.
All right, then. So what do you reckon Curly's up to, then?
Only one way to find out. Time for Operation Curly Watch.
Cool.
Oh, fantastic. Ooh, bits are cool, they're lots of fun. Make sure you collect.
I can't believe it. He's thrown his burger away.
He doesn't really want the food. He just wants the boo-bip.
But why? But what?
That's what we're going to find out, Pieface. Come on!
Good news? OK, I'll come over right away.
Come on! We've got to follow him!
Who's he going to meet? Oh, I hope it's not a girl. He's going to your house, then.
No, he's not. He's going to Walter's!
So, is everything going according to plan, Walter? I'll say. I told Curly the cafe was giving away boo-bips, and he rushed over there right away. Missed band practice again. Oh, goody. Without Curly, the din makers will be hopeless. Even more hopeless than usual. Exactly. And without them lowering the tone, the undisputed stars of the school concert will be the Walter Chamber Trio. Jolly good. Shh, here he comes. Hello, Curly. How are you? OK. I can't stop. I've got to get home to settle my new boo-bip in with his pals. You said you had some good news? Yes, indeed. Thanks to Father's connections, I shall be taking delivery tonight. And can I have a good look at it and play with it a bit? Of Boo course, Bip, Curly Bob. Yeah, Boo, OK. But...
I don't believe it!
Curly and Walter. Friends.
It's like Walter has got Curly under a spell. Did you hear them talking gobbledygook?
Yeah, I couldn't understand it.
That's because it was gobbledygook, Pieface.
Oh, right.
Anyway, it sounds like Walter's getting something Curly wants, and it's being delivered tonight. And we're going to find out what it is. OK, everyone, you know the drill.
I'm not sure how long I can hold this tent.
Don't worry, Pieface. This shouldn't take long.
A one-win boo-bip! The rarest boo-bip of all! And now that you belong to me, Mr. One-Whim, I can use you to control that silly boy Curly. This could mean the end of the din makers. And who knows? Perhaps even the end of Dennis.
Huh, we'll see about that.
Sorry about that, Den.
No problem, Pieface. I know what Curly wants now, and we're going to make sure he gets one.
We are?
Yeah, we're gonna make him the best one-win boo-bip ever. 3 eyes, 8 legs, 4 wings, and 1 long tongue. Perfect.
I found him, Den.
Great! We're ready! Well, almost. Hi, Curly.
Hi, Dennis.
Listen, we know you're collecting boo-bips.
Me? Oh, no way, that's mad. Me collect boo-bips. It's kid stuff.
So, you'll not want the one whim we got you then?
Oh, no, you got me a one whim?
Yep.
OK, I do collect boo-bits. And yes, I'd love to own a one whim. Who wouldn't?
Then your wish is granted. Ta-da!
Is this a joke?
Huh?
I collect authorised figures, not fakes.
That's not a fake.
Yeah, Dan should know. He made it.
OK, it is a fake. But it's not the only fake around here, is it, Curly?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're supposed to be with us, not hanging out with Walter.
What? I'm not...
Yes, you are. We saw...
Hey, since when do I need your permission to hang out with anyone?
Wait, Curly! I didn't mean to... Oh, it's no good. If we're to get Curly back with us, we'll have to find him a real one whim.
But we're still broke, Den. And we're running out of time.
Don't worry, we'll get the cash. We'll just have to earn it. Not bad for a few hours' work. Easily enough to buy a one whim.
But Den, where are we going to find one to buy?
Well, we know someone who's got one, don't we? We'll just make him an offer he can't refuse.
Careful! It's very valuable.
I know, but this is probably the nearest I'll get to owning one.
Well, you can always come and play with it, as long as you behave yourself, of course.
Walter, you've got guests.
Oh, that'll be Bertie and Dudley. Hang Bip on, Bop Chaps! Oh, it's you. What do you want?
We've come to buy your one whim.
Really? I can't think why you'd want it.
We don't. It's for our mate, Curly.
I'm sorry, it's not for sale.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe you'll change your mind when you see this.
Goodness.
Hang on, Den. Where'd you get all that money?
Oh, delivering magazines.
I'm doing gardening.
I'm walking dogs.
And you did all that just for me?
Hey, what are mates for?
We wanted everything to be like before. Just the three of us.
And Gnasher, of course.
You know what? Me too. Come on, let's get out of here.
So long, one whim boy.
What?
Friends?
For life.
Pity we've got a new drummer.
What?
Just kidding. Let's go practice. The Din Makers are back in business and ready to rock and roll!
I knew it! They've lowered the tone of the whole evening!
Well done, son. You certainly rocked out. Played well.
Thanks, Dad. It's been a great day all round.
Yeah, we're all back together. The concert rocks.
And we've still got all that money too.
Ah, yes, about that, Dennis. I've had a call from Sergeant Slipper.
You have?
Yes, about your fundraising efforts. Apparently all the magazines were damaged, and you broke a mains water pipe in Mrs. Creech's garden, and all the dogs had to go to the groomers. And I'm afraid everyone wants full compensation.
Well, Mum, that's rock and roll. Here, over here!
Yeah.
Ow!
Oh, nice one!
And Dennis weaves past the defender. He shoots. Goal!
We have suspected naughtiness at Beano Town Park.
I'm in the park now. Out. Oh, now where did they go? Aha.
And it all hinges on this final penalty kick. He shoots! And Gnasher takes the ball! Oh, no!
Oh.
What the dickens is going on, Slipper?
Well, it's that Dennis, sir.
That child, Dennis? All this is the work of a child?
Well, he's no ordinary child, sir. Run me ragged for years, he has.
I think it's time you had some help to catch him. A splendid trainee of mine from police college. Smashing fellow. He's sharp, efficient, and has legs like tree trunks. Sergeant Slipper, I think it's time I introduced you to Sergeant Boot.
Come on, Gnasher! Let's skate! Whoa! Wow! What was that? Someone's taken the wheels off! Who are you?
Boot. Sergeant Boot.
Oh, good. I think someone's stolen the wheels from a skateboard.
I know. I did. Health and safety. Skateboards cause damage to public property. Now, empty your pockets. Oh, dear. Very dangerous.
It's a yo-yo. It's just a toy.
Yo-yos used irresponsibly also cause damage. Danger neutralized. Now, we must examine all your possessions for possible hazards. Good. That's all the dangerous stuff. Though, this dog is an Abyssinian tripound, is it not? Riddled with fleas they are. He'll have the whole town scratching. Better put him in quarantine, just to be safe. Put.
Wait! Come back! Gnasher! What kept you? Gnasher's in trouble. We've got to help him.
Boot confiscated our wheels.
And the seats.
And my little silver bell.
Never mind that. Come on! Wait, Mr. Ha-Ha. Don't close up yet. We've got to mount a rescue operation to get Gnasher back.
No children allowed in joke shops. Order of me.
Boot, where's my Gnasher?
Locked up, horrible fleabag.
Don't you dare say that about Gnasher.
On your way, or I'll run you in for aggravated cheek. Congratulations, Boot. All these fine arrests. Outstanding. No Dennis, though. Only a matter of time, sir. Soon as he steps out of line, he's mine. Get out there, Slipper, and if you can't measure up to Boot, then that's what I'll be giving you. The boot. Get it? Nah, the boot, Slipper.
But I've already got boots, sir.
Out!
Poor Gnasher's in a cage. And it sounds like Sergeant Slipper's boss wants to give his job to Boot. Well, I'll fix him. Look out!
Shall I compare the...
Come on now, break it up.
But we're just reading poems.
It's a front for mischief. From now on, no children will be allowed to congregate in groups larger than 1.
What about chess club? That's harmless enough, surely.
Too dangerous?
But we just sit on chairs.
Chairs mean danger.
What about drama club?
Out of the question.
And safety club?
Far too dangerous.
But it was Sergeant Slipper who set up the safety club.
Well, I think it's safe to say old Slipper will be looking for a new job now I've single-handedly cleaned up Beano Town. Now go.
Trouble with Boot, Walter?
Yes. He's a rotten spoil-sport.
Almost makes you miss Slipper, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. Such a polite, charming man.
OK, don't overdo it, Walter. But yeah, Slipper's all right. And now Boot's after his job.
Oh, my. Boot's in charge of Beano Town.
Yeah, if only old Slipper could show him up. Catch a few criminals of his own.
Not very likely, though, is it?
Maybe he could do with a little bit of help. What do you say?
Well, Just this once.
Thanks for these, walkie-talkies, Mr. Ha-Ha. Fox 1, you ready?
Foxy Fox Man 1, ready?
Now remember, Pieface, you're trying to get Sergeant Slipper to catch you.
Gotcha.
Oi! Stop that! Now, I'm fairly certain that's littering.
Oh, my tail's fallen off.
Right, you're...
Fox 1, did Slipper catch you?
Ow!
Not exactly.
Littering, eh? Naughty boy.
Fox 1, hello. Fox 2, come in, you ready?
Yeah, Fox 2 ready.
Hey, what's this? Vandalism, eh?
Yep, on purpose.
Oh, dear me. Oh, I'm going to have to book you, Curly. Now then, where's my notebook?
Sergeant?
No excuses. Ow!
Did he get you?
Not quite.
Vandalise the mare, will you? Into the van.
Fox 3, come in.
Yes, Fox 3. Oh my, I hear footsteps. Sergeant Slipper's coming! Oh! Sergeant Boot!
Oh, Walter, you're a long way from Safety Club, aren't you?
Oh my!
Oh, what a mess.
But you still have Fox 4, don't you?
Of course! Fox 4, go!
Oh!
A rogue biker in the High Street. All units to the High Street, over.
Aha! A proper arrest. I arrest you in the name of the law.
Oh, Sergeant Slipper, I've met me match. I'll come quietly.
No, you don't, Slipper. He's mine.
Dennis! I suppose this is your doing.
No, sir.
I can explain, sir. I have subdued a dangerous rogue biker, sir.
What's this?
Oh, I was having some trouble controlling my mobility bike, you see, and a policeman was helping me. And then this thug leapt on board.
But, sir, she's a menace, a dangerous criminal.
She's only a little old lady.
Indeed. Looks like you've been working too hard, Boot.
Oh, here comes that nice policeman now. Such a kindly, polite gentleman.
What happened to the rogue?
Thanks for helping me, Gran Slipper.
Yes, good lad, Slipper. My apologies, madam, and to you, Dennis. I leapt to conclusions. Now, see the lady home, Slipper, while I have words with Boot about this great big hole in my police station.
Catch you later, Fox 4.
What are you two grinning at, eh? You look like best friends.
Friends? Really? You'd hardly expect me to associate with a common lout like him, would you, Sergeant?
And I definitely don't play with big wussies like him.
No, of course you don't.
Yeah, me too, pal. Good to have you back.
I must admit, the place hasn't been quite the same without your hairy friend. Although, he still hasn't learned any manners.
Everything back to normal, eh, Walter?
Yes, everything back to normal.